We're together again, and we will stay safe at Elmwood Elementary. Parents and students at Elmwood Elementary School can take great comfort knowing that we'll be together again and that everyone in our building and throughout the district will be safe. This short video will help students and parents with a few important reminders. When arriving at Elmwood Elementary School, all students should remember, please wait patiently while standing socially distanced from peers. The blacktop will be clearly marked as a guide for where you should stand. Parents are not to enter the building unless they have a scheduled appointment with Elmwood staff. Call us anytime to schedule an appointment. Enter the building using door I, which is located next to the main entrance doors. Students will enter the building and stand on the line on the floor. Then students will look toward the temperature scanner on the wall. If they do not have a fever, they can proceed to their classroom. Any child who shows a fever will have a secondary temperature check. If a fever is confirmed, they will wait in our special COVID room. Parents of students with a fever will be notified immediately, and we will expect parents to pick up their sick children promptly. To stay safe while being in the classroom at Elmwood Elementary, students should remember to please bring your own supplies, such as pencils, folders, and paper. Students will not be permitted to share supplies. Be seated in rows as far from each other as possible. Our teachers will help with this. Students will remain in their classroom for breakfast and lunch, as these meals will be delivered to the classrooms. Hand sanitizer will be available to all students and staff, and each classroom has a sink for hand washing. Students will be required to wear masks in the classroom. When safely moving about the building from class to class or for restroom breaks, students will have their own scheduled bathroom breaks, and the restrooms will be sanitized between classes. Each grade level will have a designated staircase to use for moving around the building, and students will be shown all of these areas when they return to Elmwood. Students will not be permitted to walk freely in the hallways unless it's an emergency. For departmentalized grade levels, teachers will transition from classroom to classroom. At lunchtime, Elmwood students will eat in their classroom with their food delivered to their classrooms. Students, please eat only your own food. Students will stay in their own designated areas while their masks are off during lunch. And finally, all students will be required to clean up their own area when finished. Students will have outdoor recess when weather permits and will have inside recess during inclement weather. Please send your students with a hat, coat, gloves, and gear that's appropriate for the changing seasons. Also, please be advised that as of the present time, there will be no bus service to and from Elmwood Elementary School due to the school district's change in bus policy. During dismissal time, students will stay safe at Elmwood by remembering that they will leave through their designated staircase and door. Please encourage your child to walk home quickly and to avoid congregating in large groups on the way home. Daycare van riders will be escorted to the daycare pickup area. Car riders will proceed to their grade level pickup areas in the Elmwood Loop. This year, due to COVID, we need you to notify your teachers how your child will get home. We will not be able to make changes or deviations from this plan except in the case of emergency, so please choose carefully. Once we hear from you on how your child will be getting home, you will hear more about the details of our dismissal process. Please sign up for our Remind program to stay up to date with the most pertinent information. You can sign up by texting at GHELMWD to the number 81010. The Elmwood Elementary team realizes that this is a lot to remember, and we encourage your child to keep their hands clean, avoid touching potentially soiled surfaces, and to wear masks. We are excited to have our kids back together again, and we encourage safety and best practices. By working together, staying safe, and being smart about our behaviors, we will have a successful return to school. Go Bulldogs!